Hey, sports fans, it's Mo Carter. Every high school football team in the Tennessee Valley has a goal of hoisting up a blue map at this year's Super 7 in Birmingham. And in order to get there, you have to do work in the off-season. This summer, the Fox 54 sports team chatted with a number of squads about their upcoming season. And you can check out some of your favorite teams right now on another edition of the First Down Friday Night Preview Series.
Yeah, I mean, we graduated a lot of guys last season, so this season will be a lot of new faces out there. Just keep doing what we do. You know, we've been doing the same thing for, this going on 15 years here, so we're just going to try to keep doing what we do, make sure we're working hard and being where we're supposed to be and stuff like that.
For the players, what's it like having a coach who's been there multiple years, may have been in school, and haven't had that coaching pair set up some schools have. You don't have one coach, y'all like a kindergarten. How's that been to have that same guy there every year, seeing him throughout the years?
It's been amazing. Ever since I moved to Central, they've been making the playoffs every year, so that's our goal, keep making playoffs.
Been great. We're going to keep doing what we're doing and keep winning because we got a good coach.
The support from the coaches, they've been the same since I've been there, and it's been pretty good.
Coach, does it help that for you being here for so long, more important, just some incredible success the last 2 seasons? Does it help that some of these youngsters that have kind of watched some of the older kids had to go through practices and fall camps the last couple of years? Now it's their turn. It's a little bit different relative to if they hadn't seen high success before for you, in your opinion?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been around the program, so that they know what's expected of them. And you start talking about this season coming up, it's not going to start in a couple of weeks. It started, last off season. And these guys sitting up here at this table, they've earned the right to be up here by the hard work they put in. And the leadership, that's what everything's going to fall back on is the seniors and the leaders on the team. And these guys have done a great job in the off season. And we're all excited about the upcoming season and the leadership that's going to be there for us. Yeah, I think we've had good players over the years. We've graduated good players, and those guys last year they were good players. But before they came along, there was good players before them. So people's going to have to step up, and we've got talented young players. And I think in the backfield, as far as that goes, those guys did carry a lot of the load. I think that it's going to take multiple people to be able to produce like they did. And we've got the young men to do it, so it's going to be about making sure that everyone knows what's going on and those type of things. But we're excited about it. It should give multiple people opportunities to carry the ball for us.
For the players, what's been your favorite memory of your high school career so far?
Definitely last year, making it to round 2 with all the seniors.
Yeah, the celebration in the locker room after the first win in the first round. Celebration for the most part, and then before the games, getting hopped up.
Mine last year was against Brooks. I got the game-winning pick, and it was my first year back to football, and it was just fun.
Hey, Coach, you've been around here a long time. What makes a Friday night special at home inside your home stadium?
Yeah, I just think the community support, and seeing these players, being there so long, you've seen them grow up throughout the school, and you finally get to be their turn to be out on the field. Just it's something you can see it in their eyes. But, as far as us and our community, it's the support and the fans and everyone that's involved. But really for these players, it's been around for so long.
Coach, I got a question on the lighter side. Let's say you decide to have a karaoke night with the Central. Which players grabbing the mic first?
Up on this stage?
It could be any of them.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. I'm more worried about the genre of the music, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe Caden down there. I've heard him spit a few rhymes before, so I don't know.
Is that true, Caden?
Nah, Malik's got it. He a great singer. Malik's amazing.
For a program that it took a while to break through to win a playoff game, what do you guys feel like is that next natural step for the progression of the program forward for beyond
Yeah, I think as far as that goes, it's kind of the same thing. You can't talk about making the next step till you take the first step, which is getting in the playoffs. And I think sometimes that goes a little bit. It gets a little overlooked. If you do it several years in a row, it just kind of well, we're just supposed to be in the playoffs. It takes a lot of work just to get in. So we're talking about taking the next step in the playoffs. We better take the first step and do the things we need to try to do to get in the playoffs. To me, that's the most important thing from year to year. When you get in the playoffs, anything can happen. But getting in, I don't think unless you've been there, you can't realize how difficult it is. Especially our region is like it is. But we're in a 9-team region. 8 teams is bad enough, but you throw another one in there. But I think the fact of getting in the playoffs gets overlooked a lot of times if a team is accustomed to getting in it. And to me, that's the most difficult thing. If you've never been in the office on a Sunday trying to figure out who's got to win and who's got to lose and what we got to do to try to get in, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but it is difficult to get in, and every week that you play matters. And these guys, they understand that. We do a good job of talking to them about it and those type of things, but we don't need to talk about getting to the second round of the playoffs until we get in the playoffs.
You open with Carter County and Lauderdale County, two well-established solid programs in the area. How does that compare off the region play with the other 19 region?
Yeah, talk about those two teams there. Yeah, extremely got a high level of respect for both those programs. As far as how's that going to help us? Right off the bat, we're seeing great teams. So hopefully that'll help us. Moving forward. That's just the way it is. So I'd like to talk to the guy that made the schedule for sure.
Coach, is there a certain position group that has surprised you this summer that you're looking forward to seeing in the fall?
I think just all of them. Seeing the guys that's been there all summer, the leadership, seeing I'm more excited about the leadership of these seniors. It's their turn to go be the leaders of the team, and you look at what they've done, been there this summer. I'm excited about that group of guys there, and you got Malik there. It's a junior stepping up, being the leader that we need him to be. I'm more excited about seeing the leadership and how that unfolds throughout the season. As far as a specific group, I would say anybody, all of them really, because we are a little. As they would say, we don't have much experience. We got like 3 or 4 guys back on each side of the ball. So there's a lot of opportunity to play, and that's going to come back down, like I said, to the leadership and those seniors of the team. And I'm excited about those guys.
A brand new season of Fox 54's First Down Friday Night begins on Friday, August the 22nd on Fox 54 and the Fox 54 Plus app.